Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. This is Ephraim and you're watching Planting with Ep and Grace. Another day, another plant to discuss. Ito na naman ang inyong hardinalong kapitbahay nagsasabing, tara, usap tayo. Hi guys, mabuhay! Welcome back to our channel. This is Ephraim and you're watching Planting with Ep and Grace. Magandang araw mga kapuso, kapatid, kapamilya at mga kapitbahay. But before anything else, before we continue, I would like to give to thanks everybody who completely or who continuously supporting us with our endeavors of supplying more knowledge and all the plants that we have met at saka pinipicture na yung mga plants. So maraming salamat po sa inyong pag-views at syempre sa inyong mga pag-subscribes at pag-share ng aming mga videos. So, are you collecting Aglaonema? So that's the first question now. So, because the Aglaonema plant is the most collected plants sa indoor na sa loob ng bahay, ito yung lagi natin hinahanap. So, I have seen many beautiful Aglaonema plant and they have this outstanding, striking pastel colors. However, there's one plant or there's one Aglaonema plant that is quite unique because it has not only one or two, but it has actually 3 color combinations on its foliage. And this is what we call the Aglaonema Pictum Tricolor. Okay? This is also known as the Aglaonema Pictum Tricolor camouflage plant. And this particular plant is an origin of subtropical areas and tropical areas of south of China, Malaysia, New Guinea, and it is also found here in the Philippines. So it is also native in our country. Although this particular plant is quite rare, in short, hindi siya madalas makita in our areas kasi nga I don't know why, pero siguro this one is actually found dun sa mga yung mga malalayong mga lugar kung saan medyo maganda pa yung weather conditions or maganda pa yung kanyang mga trees o yung mga plants dun sa isang environment. Okay, so the Aglaonema Pictum Tricolor is also called as the Chinese Evergreen Tricolor. This plant is a slow-growing subtropical shrub, and the variegated form are more Aglaonema. These are variegated compared with the other species of Aglaonema Pictum. Okay, this one, as you can see, this is actually resembles or referred to as the camouflage plant, because of its pattern as well as dun sa kanyang halos parehas na color dun sa mga damit ng mga ating mga sundalo. Now, what are those colors? Definitely we have here the dark green, the light green, at syempre meron siyang konting white. Okay, yung white spots diyan. That is actually the color ng mga camouflage na damit ng ating mga sundalo. Okay? So yun yung kanyang nire-resemble. Kaya napakaganda niyang kasama sa ating collection ng Aglaonema. Okay. So, as you can see here, ito, yung ating dahon dito, this is quite oval to elliptic and longer compare with the other Aglaonema. Okay? So, medyo hindi siya mataba. Kasi ibang klase ng Aglaonema, medyo malalaki yung kanyang mga dahon. Okay? This one, hindi. Medyo oval siya, pero mahaba. Okay? Kumbaga. Okay. So, these plants, as I've told you a while ago, this is quite rare. And dahil nga rare siya, medyo pricey, kumbaga, yung kanyang, yung plant na to. Okay? So, mahirap nga siya na makuha. At, syempre, dahil nga rare, ay mahal din. Okay? So, what are the soil? So, ano ba yung soil natin ginagamit para dito sa plant na to? So, this plant prefers well-draining rich soil. So, ano yung well-draining rich soil? So, pag sinabi natin well-draining rich soil, kailangan niya ng perlite soil at saka yung mga orchid bark na crenache. So, pwede natin siyang isama dito sa plant na to. Okay? Yun yung kanyang pinakamagandang mix ng ating soil mix o ng ating soil medium. So, why? Kasi nga, kailangan natin ng fast-draining soil, pero dapat na doon pa rin nare-retain pa rin yung ating moisture para hindi tayo mag-run across doon sa mga problems katulad ng overwatering at saka yung root rot. So yun, mas magandang klase ng soil mix yung again, perlite and orchid bark na crenache para sa ating ganitong klase ng Aglaonema. Okay. So, what else? in terms of light, so no direct sunlight ang kailangan nito. So, kasi nga, pag direct sunlight, it will encourage yung tatawag nating burning ng leaves o yung sunburn ng leaves, yung nagiging kulay brown siya. And although this particular plant grows in low light conditions, kasi sa kanyang natural environment, nandun siya sa understory ng mga humid tropical forests, hindi siya pwedeng idirekta sa araw. Kasi pag dinirekta siya sa araw, masusunog yung kanyang dahon, magta-turn into brown. So, ano pinakamaganda rito? So, kailangan pa rin yun ng bright light, pero yun nga lang, hindi pwedeng directly. So, pwedeng nasa shade siya, pero nakaka-receive pa rin siya ng enough light. Now, hindi rin enough na ilalagay natin siya sa loob ng ating bahay, malapit sa window. Kasi nga, yung mga ganong klase, iba kasi yung intensity ng light na na-receive ng Aglaonema kung siya ay nasa labas, at dun kung saan nasa loob siya ng bahay na nako-cover ng window. So, magkaiba yung klase ng o yung amount ng light na nare-receive niya. So, if you're planning to put this inside your house, so occasionally kailangan natin siyang ilabas ng ating bahay para mapaarawan natin siya. Or hindi naman paarawan, pero makareceive ng enough light doon sa isang area ng shaded, pero makaka-receive ng bright light. So, this particular plant, para lumabas lalo yung kanyang color. Okay, tatlong color niya. In terms of the watering, well, this plant, we have to keep the soil slightly moist. Yun naman ang kanyang pinaka-importanting kailangan nating gawin with this particular plant. Temperature, of course, pwede sa loob ng bahay. This is, it could adopt at a temperature of 16 degrees Celsius up to 29 degrees Celsius. So, ganon. So, bagay na bagay siya sa loob ng bahay. And the good thing about this plant also, this could be part of our terrarium collections. So, pwede natin siyang ilagay sa ating terrarium. Kasi nga, it requires high level of humidity. So, around 65% is the advised humidity for this particular plant. Now, fertilizer. We are also encouraging you to put some fertilizer with this plant. Pero, ang fertilizer na kanyang prefer ay yung diluted fertilizer na half recommended yung kanyang strengths. Okay? Kasi nga, since na siya ay nag-foliage, nagbibigay siya ng mga foliages, so ay kailangan niya ng mas maraming nutrients para mag-build up siya ng maraming dahon. In terms of the propagation, of course, this one likes stem cutting. So, pwede natin siya i-propagate by stem cutting, as well as division. So, kung meron tayong mga panibagong mga plantlets dyan, so you're just going to separate it from one Aglaonema to another one. So, that is a good propagation for this plant. Now, in modern times, nauuso na ang tinatawag nating tissue culture. So, pwede natin siyang i-subject for tissue culture and also root division. So, pwede natin siyang gawin. Now, in terms of the growth, this plant can reach up to 12 to 20 inches height. So, medyo mababa lang siya ng konti. And of course, when it matures, definitely it will develop now yung tinatawag nating woody stems niya. Although itong part na to, medyo may pagka-fleshy pa siya, pero hindi siya yung fleshy na malambot. This is actually matigas na yung kanyang pagka-fleshy. Or hindi matigas na pagka-fleshy, pero medyo matigas na yung kanyang stems. I think it is already occurring or nagiging adult na siya or nagmamature na siya. Now, since na slow growing ito, we could repot this one 3 to 5 years. And the good thing about this plant, hindi nyo kailangan expect na siya ay mag-root bound or yung yakapin niya yung buong soil doon sa, yakapin ng kanyang roots yung buong soil doon sa loob ng kanyang pot. Hindi natin kailangan hintayin yun. Kasi nga, hindi yun yung kanyang behavior in short. Okay? Now, what else? Common problems. So, ano ba yung mga common problems na na-encounter natin once we are dealing with this plant? Of course, we have what we call browning of leaves. So, pag nag-brown yung leaves natin, this is a typical sign of underwatering. O kaya naman ay insufficient humidity. Okay? So, kung gano'n ang mangyayari, the only thing that we have to do is to supply water. And kung humidity naman ang problema natin, definitely we have to increase the humidity by just putting sa ilalim ng plato o yung pot yung plate sa pot, tapos lagyan natin ng mga bato-bato, tapos lagyan natin ng water just to increase the humidity of this particular plant. Now also, you will observe here yellowing of leaves. Although the yellowing of leaves is natural process, especially doon sa mga old leaves na kailangan nating i-replace or kailangan i-replace ng ating plant, yung pag nagkaroon tayo ng yellowing of leaves, yung abnormal yellowing of leaves, it means to say na this is the sign of overwatering. And pag nakita natin yun na overwatering nga siya, we have to check the roots. Bakit? Kasi most probably, it develops already yung tinatawag nating root rot. At ayaw natin mangyari yun doon sa ating roots. Especially pag nakita natin na yung ating roots ay brown mushy. O brown mushy na yung malambot na nadudurog na natin. So, ibig sabihin, hindi na talaga pwedeng i-save yun. So, the only thing that we have to do is we have to repot or we have to change this one. We change this one to change the soil para matanggal natin yung mga excess water. Now, another one is drooping leaves. Okay? So, drooping leaves yung parang bumaba yung mga leaves na yan. That is an indication na naka-receive siya ng too much amount of sun or kulang yung kanyang watering. So, usually, yung kulang yung watering naman kasi one of the basic things na kailangan nating makita. Pag kulang siya, insufficient yung watering, talaga nagdo-droop majority of the leaves ng mga plants. Now, this one, in terms of the toxicity, yes, this plant is toxic because of it contains calcium oxalate crystals which can cause mild to severe physical symptoms kung ito ay inyong nakain or if ingested. So, these symptoms ranges from stomach ache to difficulty in swallowing as well as swelling of the mouth and throat. So, yun yung mga usually na na-experience ng mga accidentally nakakakain ng kanyang dahon. So that's why we have to separate this one or kailangan natin siyang ilayo sa ating mga pets as well as to our young children na mahilig na mamitas na mga dahon. Okay? So, again guys, of all these plants, maganda pa rin keep natin ang ating Aglaonema na katulad nito because of the reason na medyo marami tayong pwedeng matutunan as well as marami tayong interesting na pwedeng ma-discover with our plant. And of course, medyo pag naparami natin yung ating plant, medyo may konti tayong income for this particular plant. Okay? So, I think that's all folks. You're watching Planting with F and Grace. Please watch and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you very much sa mga aming followers sa aming YouTube. And you may also add to your list our FB page, Maria Gracia at ang Lihim na Hardin. So, see you again next time for another exciting plants that we're going to give and we're going to show you. Okay? So, see you again and thank you and goodbye.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing